So these are the mediums. We saw somebody with a large. It was ridiculous. Don't even try. The small is probably where you should go. Anyway. Yum!
I'm on a picture though.
Oh no. It's like 90 degrees outside. It's a challenge just to keep it from getting all over your hands. But it's worth it. It's so good. We are at the Ale House in Cascade Locks. Check out this hiker box. Tons of great stuff. And well organized. There's even a drawer under here. There's some clothes in here. Anyway, definitely come to the Ale House and check out the hiker box. Can you tell which shoe is the new shoe and which shoe is the old shoe? So we sent ourselves new shoes at the end of Washington because these guys have 500 miles on them. They don't look too bad actually. Tread is all still pretty much there. The only thing really these holes, but that happened on like day 3 because of embers jumped out and burned little holes. Really the main reason we want to get them switched is the soles are getting squished down, like we're losing all of our padding, and that is causing our feet to ache. I wonder what the insoles look like. So this is the new insole, the old insole. Yeah, it's like getting really thin compared to this guy. Still has some squishiness to it. And the bottom of the actual shoe, yeah, that feels like a rock. This one still has some squish to it. So that's gonna be really nice tomorrow, having new shoes on my feet. Goodbye old shoes, you've been good. Don't tell anybody. Don't think we're allowed to do this. Good morning. We've had a great zero yesterday. Very needed zero. Feeling good. New shoes. And on our way back to the trail. It's just ahead of us here. And then on to Timberline Lodge. Timberline Lodge is the exterior of the hotel that was used in The Shining. So that should be fun. Apparently they also have like an axe you can hold. I think it's a replica of the one used in the movie. It says, what is it? Here's Johnny? whatever the line is. Sorry, I gotta make sure I'm not gonna get run over. But it's a big climb. And so we're trying to get out of here before the weather gets really hot. It's supposed to be a high of 95 today. That'd be horrible to climb out in. Right now it still feels pretty good. So we are on our way making this happen. Right, left, right, and cross. And we're back. So in Cascade Locks, twice this happened. First time was sitting out in front of, I think, the hot dog stand. Someone pulls up and asks us if we're PCT hikers, if we're doing the whole thing, and there's 4 people in the car, and then they eventually say, do you guys want some beer? And then they pull out an 18 pack, I forget what the brand was, pretty decent beer apparently, just handed it to us. There you go, here's some trail magic. That was pretty awesome. And then the next day, because we were taking a zero, we were eating out in front of the burger joint, also outside right by the street. I think these guys were walking by carrying a case of beer. And we're like, hey, you guys PCT hikers, do you want a beer? So, Cascade Locks. Everyone there's really friendly and wants to give hikers beer. Pretty cool, though not everybody hiking the PCT drinks beer. I don't. So occasionally maybe, if you're gonna provide some trail magic to some hikers, buy some cherry Coke. Cherry Coke would be very good. Or even like Snapple or Gatorade or other things like that. Anything that would quench your thirst would be appreciated for those of us that don't drink beer. Though it is pretty classic, I guess, to offer beer and pizza through hikers while they're in town, so I understand. But I don't drink beer. So next time, a cherry Coke. That would be my preference. Happy hiking. This rock mound is really interesting. It's like it was a really big rock at one point and then it's just been crumbling away from itself. And then down and around it, you've got this like slope of crumbled rock. Path goes off that way, but anyway, really weird. Have you ever seen a dandelion? Like as a kid, you pluck it and you like blow all of the little seed pods off of it. These little ones are dandy cubs. Dandy cubs also have their own legend. Dandelion, by the way, if you don't know, if you blow all of the seed pods off of a dandelion in one breath, then you get to make a wish. Dandy cubs are a little easier, so you don't get to just make a wish willy-nilly. The wish is kind of made for you. If you can blow all of the seed pods off of a dandy cub, then you get to go to Chuck E. Cheese for dinner. So if you've never seen a dandy cub, now you know. I've been out of the trees, which means mountains. Woo. Gotta climb. Ooh. Mount Adams. Getting further away, Mount Adams. There's a bird for scale. Take a water break, move on. Going through a lot of burn areas in Oregon. We were talking to a German couple who had already gone through Oregon. They were saying actually how neat it was to see all these different burn areas that were like, one was 1 year ago, one was burned 2 years ago, 3 years ago. They all have different kind of ages of how long ago they've been burned, and then they said it was interesting to see the new life coming back in all the different stages. You could see each burn area was different in its regrowth, I guess. So I might have to look these up, find out how old each one is as we're going through them. It would be pretty interesting. But yeah, this one's got quite a few flowers and bees and other life kind of buzzing around.